Hello ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to a Zelter preview first impressions. This is a brand new zombie crafting survival game, a little bit in the same sort of vein as Don't Starve, as in it's 2D running around the world. But this has got lots of crafting, lots of building, shooting zombies, looting their bodies and going into buildings, as well as all the crafting, gathering natural resources. So it's about to release on Steam in early access on the 22nd of October. I'm going to give you a rundown on everything you need to know. Make sure you like and subscribe for the best in survival games news, impressions and overall opinion. Let's go Zelter. So if you've been around my channel long enough, you'll know I don't just like simulation games like Ark or like DayZ. You know, it's the type of thing, always smashing just one tree in first person or in DayZ third person, etc. I do like stuff that mixes up the survival genre and formula, and this is definitely doing that job. It's really actually cool. I think it's made by a small independent team. They put a demo out as part of the Steam Festival recently, and I got a chance to try it on the live stream. So you want to go and check me out, do this live, go and find that live stream. The link will be in the comment section. But we're going to go over the first details you need to know. It's a single player game at first. There are going to be NPCs that you can rescue, and they'll come and accompany you and basically give you a bit of extra protection and help against the zombies. They are planning some sort of co-op mode during early access, but it's not going to be there for launch. I will put the price information in the comment section as well, literally waiting for them to reveal that. Even though this has only been recorded a few days before, we still don't know the price details. They're going to be adding gamepad support as they go on as well. It's a little bit fiddly, some of the controls. I did find it a bit hard to get used to, as I've not played a game like this in a while, but if you're familiar with using WSD and your mouse to move you around, then you should be fine. Remember, I'm a bit of a console scrublord. Is it going to come to console? Well, it's very early days. Let's see how they get on with PC early access, and that's pretty much what the devs have said, that they'd like to bring it to console, but they're going to be focusing obviously on just PC and Steam early access at the moment. So what can you do in the game? Well, as I said, you can go into buildings, you can loot, you'll find zombies in certain places, you'll also find lots of resources that you can pretty much break down and keep and gather and craft your own items. They reckon they're going to be in early access for about a year, and they're going to hopefully be releasing big updates with systems and mechanics every 2 to 3 months. Now, it's quite a long time, but I'm guessing it's quite a small team that are working on it. So they're going to add more to the map. Currently, it seems to be more of a little small town. You've got probably maybe 8 or 9 buildings that you can go into, but they have said that it is going to be larger than what you played in the demo. They're going to expand that with new locations. They want to add new NPCs and even a pet system. You're also going to have vehicles in the game too to get you around the map a little bit easier, and they're planning much more. When it launches in early access, the devs have said they're going to have around 120 plus craftable items. They're going to have 10 short and long range weapons and barricades. This is a game where you will have to maybe design a base or design a camp that can keep zombies out. There's going to be 4 types of zombie enemies and a zombie boss, and if you take a look at that in Discord, I'll give you the information about that. Well, in fact, they've added another one. They've got the male-female zombie, which is the basic one. Then they've got the coward zombie, which will be screaming at you. Then they've got a bio-bomb zombie, which pretty much is going to blow up the minute it gets close. They've got a spit zombie, which will get you from long range. They've got a muscle zombie, and they've got a big bro, a first boss zombie. So it does look like it's going to be some bosses that hopefully get you extra gear, extra loot. It does look like a bit of a blueprint system. You go into your crafting bench, you craft stuff up, and then you place it down out in the world. You gain health by using bandages, and to get your stamina back, you need to sleep. So it does look like they're going to have typical weapons like bow and arrow, but also different guns. Bullets are a big deal though. Like, I run out of bullets pretty quickly trying to shoot and defend myself against some of the zombies. So I'm wondering how you're going to be able to craft them. I presume there'll be some more benches that you can make, and you'll be able to craft these bullets at these benches. In fact, I pretty much remember that there was like a metal crafting bench that I can make. You can see a lot of the tools and weapons have durability as well, so they will get worse over time. So you're going to have to repair them or replace them. It does look like the usual sort of thing. You can get wood and material, cloth, etc. from different components that you break down. They are adding a character creator, so you will be able to customise to some degree what your character looks like, and it was okay when we tried it. They're gonna, like I said, have stuff respawning in the world, so nothing will just run out. You're not going to get to a situation where you've got no resources. The map is the same for everyone. It's not procedurally generated or anything like that. This is a handcrafted map, so it's going to be the same for everyone. So it'd be good for guides. Like, if you get to the point where you've seen people make tutorials, hopefully me, I can show you guys where stuff is or how to get through certain sections, and that will work for you too. Does look like I had some backers from Indiegogo, and so they'll be receiving their keys very soon in the next couple of weeks, and obviously it's going to be Steam for a while. So there you go, that is pretty much it. What did I think about it? As I said, the controls were a bit fiddly to me, and it was extremely hard. I got owned by like multiple zombies at the first attempt, and I can see it getting a bit frustrating. But the world is gorgeous. I love the art style. I like the 2D characters. I like the idea that it's got that mix of being able to loot and find decent stuff, a bit like 7 Days to Die, and you can still go ahead and craft and make stuff. The NPC idea is a good one, as long as they make them more varied and give them some actual special abilities or some pros or cons. That'd be really good to have different NPCs that have various different things going for them. But yeah, it's just really a nice little game. I think playing it in multiplayer will be the end goal, but like I said, them NPCs will give it that little bit of extra life. Definitely would like to see some maybe difficulty settings, so if you want to make it a bit easier you can, or if you want to make it harder you can. And I'm guessing that will come during early access. Maybe the ability to have it on permadeath as well, as it, like I said, it was pretty tough. But yeah, the building system was pretty cool. It allows you to place in like a grid system, and it gives you a nice little green area where you can place stuff, and it looks like you can pretty much do a bunch of stuff. Either make a camp from scratch or convert a building and sort of fortify it a little bit more. Some other nice little touches. I like the fact that when you're shooting a gun, it's got the little ammo tracker on the right hand side to let you know exactly how many more bullets you've got, and just the way it's just animated there. And as I said, the crafting situation is good, but it is going to be one of them time consuming ones where it takes 5 seconds to craft one item. I'm hoping you can craft stuff at workbenches and just let it go crafting rather than having to stand there and wait like a minute for it. They've got plans to add things like electricity, but it's not going to be in the game at launch just yet. That'll be one of the updates. They're going to add stuff to it in the future too. And obviously just lots more barricades and traps. I hope they get really inventive with that kind of stuff. Like electrified barbed wire, and maybe all sorts go a little bit even more comical with it. I like that idea that we could do crazy stuff with the zombies, like maybe cover them in toxic goo or put them down manhole covers. I don't know, something like that. You've got the ability to give items to the NPCs, and so you can buff them up a little bit, maybe give them better armor and better tools. They were a little bit derpy. They seemed more like just sort of bullet sponges or damage sponges, so that I can maybe go around and try finishing them off if you do get a chance. It does look like zombies are a little bit more difficult at night time as well, and rip my poor little NPC, and also rip me in about 5 seconds. The sound was pretty good as well, and like I said, when it was working it was good, but I did encounter quite a few bugs, obviously as part of that demo, and during early access it's going to have that. So I'm expecting big things from this in the future. I could see this working really well on console particularly, and definitely I'm going to be giving it a shot if I can get hold of a review key. Otherwise I will pick it up maybe in a week or so's time, as I'm pretty busy at the moment, hence why you're getting the first impressions right now ahead of its release. So there you go, that is pretty much a very short sweet video, everything you need to know about Zelter so far. Let me know what you think about it game if you do pick it up, and like I said, I'll give you guys a little bit more thorough, detailed review when I try it in a week or so. Until then, next time, rat bags, I'll see you later.